Good day, everyone. It's many weeks later now after the pool opening. We've just had weeks after week after week of not very good weather. Pretty much the entire month of June was a bust. It was either too cold or raining. So that's great. All that work for nothing. Got to trim the fire bush here because we're gonna. It's encroaching on the. So we got to trim that. So I'll show you the tools of destruction. I think we're gonna go green this year. We're just gonna use the little electric ones. I got this one that China sent last year. This is the EVEAGE little. Does it work? There it goes. Forgot how to use it. It's been so long. And Saker, just for the sake of it, we could use this one. This one, I don't like the fact that it's not like a painted blade, but if it don't rust, I'm alright with that. Believe it or not, this thing is really pretty good. Same thing with that little Saker 6-inch chainsaw, electric chainsaw. You looked at that, I'm sorry, 4-inch chainsaw. You looked at that thing, and it's, you know, it's a child's toy. No, it packs a punch and can really chop a finger off. That's right there. But that thing is super aggressive and dangerous. So don't be fooled by the small size. I am not a proponent of electric pretty much anything, especially cordless. But I really have to say that between hedge trimmers, I have never ever had a problem with my battery going dead in either of them. So that's been really good. Now, as far as people who have electric lawnmowers and weed whackers and stuff like that, no, it doesn't. And it's electric snow blowers, it doesn't work. So because of that, we're going to go and start up the good old gas one. The Craftsman, a coworker of mine, gave me this. We're going to see if it'll start. I don't know. I got a little fuel left. Should be enough. And we'll see if we can get it to go. If not, then we'll have to go with the electric one. I have a plug-in electric one that we could use instead, but, you know, why do that if we could do this? Today's Sunday, and it's really busy for some reason. There's a lot of cars out. People next door are doing a lot of work on the house. People behind me are doing work there because they got a pool and they're building a deck and all kinds of. It's been a lot of racket around here lately, so I can't do anything about that. You can hear. But let's go put some gas in this guy and see if we can get it to fire. Yes, I'm aware I have to mow the weeds. That'll be another time. Hopefully we can get this open because this tends to stick. Okay, good. It's just filthy, which is wonderful. This tank apparently leaks. Oh, maybe not. There's actually a little gas in there. That's nice and stale. So that should be very helpful, right? Just, oh, that probably should not have fallen out. Well, that's good. Yeah, it broke off the little something broke. Alright, well, we're gonna just make believe that didn't happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, we'll see. We'll put the gas in. The can will cooperate. That's a nice full tank. It looks better. I think I spilled about half a gallon. That's perfect. I have a feeling this ain't gonna run. Now that there's gas everywhere, that's helpful. You gotta turn that on, lock the trigger, put it to choke, and how many times do they want you to? 6 times. There's 6. Last I remember, the recoil didn't want to recoil, so that'll help too. Oh, hey! Put the choke midway. It even idles. Awesome. So I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So let's just go ahead. She is smoking good. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. Now you want to stay tuned till the end because I got a special treat at the end. You know what comes at the end? Right, the air conditioner twerks. I mean, we're going to start up the garage AC, so stick around. Okay, it ran. Seemed to run fine with that little filter thing off of it, so that's good. I don't know anything more about it. It looks bare. That's because it is, but that's all right. It's a hell of a lot better than it was. Obviously, I have work to do up there, which is what I'm going to do next, but it's kind of round. A little bare over here, a little bare over here, but it always grows back. It's getting, how do you say it, leggy, to the point where it can't cut these branches because they're getting too thick. Or maybe there's just too many of them. I don't know. So I'll see what I can do with that little electric one. The bigger one, the Saker one. We'll try that. If I could use only 2 tools, that would be good, but I have a feeling I might get into the other one as well. Alright, I got a milk crate in here that I can stand on. Can that hold that? It can. Well, that's That's not stable. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Yeah, there we go. All right. There's no trigger lock on this. That would only be convenient. We're gonna get rid of that. It's a pretty ferocious little devil, quite surprisingly. So let's keep trimming the top down some. Let's see how much more here I could dig out. I mean, it's clear, but I think that's going to probably have to about do, unless I get in here with, you know, snips and take care of that. Like this here is not, I can't cut that. All right. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to do. 1 year I'll have to get in here with snips and like start snipping this down because it's getting leggy, like I said. Let's see if I could just get in here a little bit. Not that it really matters underneath. What is that? It's like a big, that I'll probably have to snip off. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm not looking to kill it. Let's see what that branch is. It's like growing right up into it. Oh, it's right here. Well, it cracked. But I need the snips. China sent these things a long time ago. I don't remember what they are. That was the closest one, so that's the one we're going with. There's something here I can snip too. That was it. Yeah. Ain't no way the thing was gonna... See what I say? It's getting leggy. It's thick. And then you get these umbles, bursts. I don't know what you call them. But that's what that is. Yeah. A couple other little doodads over here and there that can be snipped. Like I said, I'm not getting into the whole snipping of everything here today. One day we're going to have to really trim this guy down. It's probably about as old as the AC is, because that's when the people before me moved in, I think like 99 or something, and this was 03, if I believe. So this bush could be 23 years old. That's certainly a possibility, but we've certainly dug it out enough that we can start up the AC. But you're gonna have to wait for that because I got a lot of stuff on the ground that I got to clean up. So we're just gonna go to black here, and we'll come back in about half a second, and we'll start up the AC. I think this time what we're gonna do is plug it in, let the 3 minutes elapse, and then just hit the button on it. No, actually, I think what I'm going to have to do is plug it in, turn it on just on the fan, and set that up so I could set the temperature on it, turn it off, or I could leave it on, but I'll turn it off, and then we'll wait the 3 minutes and turn it on. Now, when I said before that at the end of the video, the air conditioner twerps come, I'm not kidding. I had a particular entity who commented on some of my China videos this year. I mean, you take a look at the picture. I'm not going to mention any names here because I already blocked his ass from the channel because I can't anymore. But you take a look at the picture and it just, like, they could have just had the word twerp right there, and that would have been exactly what you saw. It was pretty awful, and he said he wanted to see this start up on low-speed fan. Is that is that what it takes? Like, is he that frustrated that plain vanilla startups don't do it anymore? That he wants a special one like the washer twerps? I'd like to see 3 pairs of underwear on the delicate cycle with jeans. What? What? How does that make sense? All right, we'll come back. And I forgot to mention, because this twerp really got to me. He said, "Wait, you forgot to start up the garage AC." The fuck? This is my house. This thing is coming out the side of my house. How do I just forget about it? And of course, for him to watch the videos on diagnosing the unit and replacing the capacitor in there, there's no masturbatory value in those videos to him. He's just looking for the money shot, basically. It's out of control with these damn twerps. It really is. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. That one really bothered me because it wasn't just one time. It was twice. And twice is way too much. If he would have dealt with the fact that I responded to the first comment and said, how can I possibly fucking forget about this unit that is sticking out the side of my house that I own, you know, and then comments again saying the same thing a couple weeks later, give it the fuck up, okay? Give it the fuck up. We're done. All right, torpedoes, get your jergens ready because this is happening and it's happening fast. We're going to walk in the garage, press the power button, and the fan and compressor will start up at the same time. Here we go. Sounds like the rattle is starting. Maybe just a bit. It may not rattle. Who knows? Yeah, there's definitely heat coming off of it. It sounds fairly happy. The fan sounds great compared to what it was. So those new capacitors did the trick. By the way, there's a link to 2 different videos in the prescription showing the capacitor conundrum. But the compressor capacitor seems to be holding on because it started right up without any issue. You're in luck because I brought my temperature thing. 107. The house is 86. So that's almost 20 degrees right there. Let me run inside for a second. I'll let you just listen to this and I'll get a preliminary reading inside and then we'll leave it run for a bit. Curiously, it reads 70 inside, but it's got to run. So we'll leave it to run. I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes. I need some water from all this work and all that. So it'll give me a chance to have a little break and let it do its thing. All right, it's been about 5 or 10 minutes. 87. 130. 137. I saw as high as 137, 140. 112 at the bottom. 135, almost 140 at the top. I guess that kind of makes sense because heat rises. Sorta. So let's go inside and see. You can hear it's definitely in labor. And as far as the air it's putting out, blowing on me, that's ice cold. But I can't get into it because I got all this shit here, so I got to kind of lean into it, which I didn't do before. 63, 62, 61, 60, 59. It's definitely cooling. I mean, outside was 87. 59 in here, that's, pretty reasonable. I've seen this get a lot colder. So, what we're going to do is, I have some more trimming to do in the backyard, which will not be seen. So I'll close the garage door and leave this running. And we'll come back, I don't know what time, but later, is what I can tell you. And we'll see if it's changed. What do we say, about 57 or so? Let's read one more time. 60, 59, 58, 57. So 57 was the coldest. We'll leave it there. I'll come back later, even more hot and tired, and we'll test it then. It's got to be a good half hour later. 50 degrees, 48, 47, 46, 44, 42. And of course, the longer I hold it, the colder it's going to read, because that's what these do. 38, 37, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. It's below freezing, so obviously not the most accurate, but for a quick guess, garage wall. See, it says 62. It's not, you know. Now it says 67. 68. That could be reasonable. Let's go outside. If the lens fogged up, I'm sorry. It means it's working. 143. 141. The bottom 120. 112. The red as high as 160. The upper right corner. You can hear it's in labor. It's definitely chooching. And I think this is it. Finally, I don't know what the date is, 25, 26 of June, something like that. Now I get to turn it on, because now it's going to kind of be, you kind of need it. So that's why it took so long this year. I don't control the weather. I don't control the weather, people. It is what it is. But it's up and running. Runs real nice now with the new capacitor. We're in business. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.